Hello. Hello, I am apparently live. Is anybody there? Can you hear me? Last time I did a live, we had a bit of a kerfuffle with the microphone, so that was fun. I shall just check it. No, it says it's working, so there we go. Yeah, we're in a different sort of setup today. Normally I have you over there, but then when I do that, I can't see any comments. But that means, unfortunately, that you are staring at the mess behind me. So ignore that. Ignore the hula hoops. And yeah, I know it's not the prettiest version to look at, but there you go. I hope you have a beverage with you, some work with you. Let me know what you are working on. I always want to know. We can have a bit of a chat at the beginning. Let me put my little banner up. Let me know what you're working on today. What am I working on today? That is the question. Yesterday I finished the first draft of book 2 of my pen name project, which was very exciting. And every time I finish a first draft, my brain is like, oh, now you need to celebrate. You need to relax. But that's silly because I have a lot of other stuff to write. But my brain is still refusing to get going, really. Yeah, so I am getting back into reverderizing book 3. So in case you don't know, this is my reverderizing series. It is my epic fantasy series. This one came out first, so I call Waking Ursa Minor book 1, but in reality you could read them at the same time. They are companion novels. I have a companion reading guide on my website, which you can get for free, a tandem reading guide. So you can read them at the same time. It tells you which chapter to go to next. Why did I do that? Because there are so many characters in these 2 books that it was quite hard to, for a debut novel, keep it all in check. So yeah, they ended up being split into 2 books, but you can read them at the same time. You can read either one first. And then what I'm writing now, which is why it's so difficult, is book 3. So we've got the characters, most of the characters from this one, and they all come together, and book 3, the story continues. But I have written some of this. I've got about 10,000 words of it, but I've got to a point where I'm kind of going back to, I can't say too much without spoilers, but I'm writing about a character who we have talked about in both of these books, and now we're actually getting to know him. So, hello. Yeah, and it's a bit difficult because I have to keep looking back through these books to find things I've mentioned about this character, the Taikez. So, if you see me flicking through these books or stopping, going, "What on earth do I write now? I can't remember anything about this character." That's why. So, hello, thank you for joining. What are you working on today? I always like it when there is somebody leaving little comments or whatever, because then I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. But if I am talking to myself, I am perfectly happy to do that. Oh. Yes, you have your book next to you for references as well. That's good. I'm working on the second, Fangs on Ice. That's very exciting. I still have to read the first one, but I'm working through your back catalogue at the moment, so that's fun when I get around to it. But I've got a few books on the go at the minute. Another thing I need to stop doing is reading about 6 books at once, but that's difficult, seeing as I also write about 3 books at once. So yeah. So yeah, shall we get some writing done? I can pull up a timer I usually put it for 45 minutes. Could be more, could be less. Feel free to drop notes in the comment. Please feel free to drop comments and we'll check them if we need to. It's not a silent writing stream, but there we go. Must have coffee. It's one of those days because I had a bit of a rough weekend. I have an ear infection. So, yay. Medicine's still on its way. It's not got here yet. But hopefully the next couple of days I'll start feeling better. So, get your writing tool. I've got my free write. Hopefully the battery won't go. If you suddenly see me disappear, it's because I have to find the cable to plug it in. So, hey ho, let's go. I'm not calling you a ho, it's just the expression. I'm gonna stop talking and actually try and use this to get some words down. Shall we put some music on in the background? How's this one? Right, I will mute my mic in case I talk while I'm writing. That happens. But morning, Chris. You did come in to be called a ho. That is hey ho. Let's go. You ready to get some work done, Chris? Right, let's get that timer going. I'll mute my mic and yeah, happy writing. we go. That was 45 minutes. How did you get on? Let's just pause that. And I will just see how many words I managed to get. I made a quick note because it's sort of on a running total, and I am not good at maths, so I will use my calculator. 3, 7, 5, okay, so I got 1,109 words done, and I think I've just finished that chapter. It is 4,700 words long, which is very long. And if I look at my little note card, I have only got up to there. And there's already 2 parts to this chapter, so that whole section took me 2 parts, 2 scenes to write. I'm not even finished with this bit yet, but I think we are going to have to leave Sarah Kayla and Setamika where they are with Fan on his flying airship, because they're still on the flying airship, and we'll have to go and see another character and what they're getting up to in the newly reunited Rygh-Pedersen. It's kind of annoying because I really wanted to write this bit because there's a cool bit that you will like, Chris, coming up. 540 words. Meh, not great, not too shabby. I think that's good. 540 words, not to be sniffed at. Do you know where you're going next? Or have you managed to finish a section? It's always nice. I was typing really fast at the end there, trying to get this last bit done, because it's like my brain, I have to get to the end of a section when I write. Yes, yeah, I am working on Rygh-Pedersen 3. So if I just, actually, I can just check how many words I've got in that so far. No, I can't, because it's all in separate documents, and that would take far too long, because apparently on my postbox I am doing this all in chapters, whereas my other project I did it all in one document. So hate these tricky bits so much, but you managed to wrap up chapter 22. That's great, and that's nearing the end, is it not, of Fangs on Ice? If I said that right? I had a complete brain fart then and forgot the title of it, of your series. I'm sorry. That is what is happening to me at the minute. I swear, it's like my brain is a sieve and everything just, especially names, are just falling out of it at the minute. I had to, did you not see me at one point? I'm sorry if I was distracting. I was having to rummage around in my file to try and find a name of something that is really quite well known in my own book, but that's just how my brain's working at the minute. 25 plus epilogue. Oh, you're doing the transitional scene. So you're mostly done. You got this. You have so got this. And then it's going to be done and you'll feel so happy. And I will also be very happy for you because it's great to finish a first draft or second draft or whatever draft. It's always great. So I am going to go and open some windows. I actually had to shut my window because it's really windy outside. And it sounded like a ghost or something. It was really like whoo through the window when I was writing. So it's now really hot in here. You brought someone back to life in your whip. Ooh, I can't wait to read yours. I think it's gonna be great. If you ever let anyone read it, then so we've got a resurrection in it. I kind of have this in Rygh-Pedersen book 3. You know that if you've read the Rygh-Pedersens. I won't say too much because I know Ray hasn't read it yet. But yeah, so resurrection trope is an interesting one. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to go cool off a bit. I might get some more writing done. I don't know. Have a nice evening, afternoon, morning. I'm not quite sure what the time is where you are. Yeah, and thank you. We'll do this again sometime, I hope. Bye.